Monday, the 15th of July. These are the charts today. Well, it was an interesting close on Wall Street. The markets were very weak midday, and but popped to new all-time highs in the S&P. Not the best close for the markets, but I can tell you that a lot of stocks are breaking out and a lot of stocks are moving, particularly the low to medium price stocks. Let's take a look at a long list of them. Tonight's going to be a longer video than usual. There's so many good ones. AEHR, a new swing trade and an old swing trade, but now another new one after the breakout. You can see it pushed up through a triple top today and closed above it. My near-term targets are 18.75 and 21. AUR in the information technology group exploded with a breakout above triple top resistance out of a base, but it's up against the December high, which is the highest level reached in the last few years. If it gets through that, then we can look for an attempt at a run towards 6.25. Bitcoin had a big day today, up at about $3,800, and you can see that a lot of Bitcoin-related, crypto-related stocks popped. Breakaway gap on BITX today. This is a double Bitcoin strategy ETF. Looks like it can extend to 39.75, 40, and at 43 are your targets. Biotech CCCC, a long downtrend that saw it go from 12 to less than 4, has recently had a big run today, jumping 99 cents. That's 17.5% on about 2.6 million. Pretty good line for that stock. And now looking for an extension that takes it up near 8. CGC. Now, I've been watching this for a couple of months. It's been a slow sliding channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways down. But I think if you read it right, it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Anyway, the current base is broken today with an engulfing reversal bar. Pickup in volume of 7.5 million. Not big, but the biggest we've seen in 5 or 6 weeks. Could be the beginning of a bigger move. My short-term goal is 8.5 zone. We get through that, we're looking at 9.75, 10. CLSK, another crypto-related stock in a long multi-month consolidation, maybe coming out of it with 60 million traded up 283, nearly 18% today. I think it extends to mid-20s. CORZ, another one in that group, with a strong run-up, an ascending bull coil, and a bit of a breakout today to new all-time post-IPO highs, extending now 13.5 and 15 as your targets. COYA now been up 4 days in a row and 6 out of 7, coming off the low below 6, now approaching 8. 795 is a high today, the best in the month. Next target is 8.5, 9.75, and then 1078, 1075 area. CRDO, a tech trader swing with a pop and pullback pop flag, and today it popped out of the flag. And looks to me like we're headed towards mid-30s, maybe higher, high 30s. EBS, another tech trader swing, been on fire of late, up 10 days in a row, and been up 4 or 5 weeks now. The extension targets are 13.25, a half, and 17. Geo, a nice pop out of the base yesterday, followed through nicely today. This is a tech trader swing from way back and continues to look good after breaking through a double top. There is some resistance here, and my target at near 18, but your next target is 21.2. HUMA accelerating. If they're coming out of this base here and then retesting that area, it's spiked right back up again. Now your target's 10 and 12. INOD, also a tech trader swing with a breakaway move, and then today really exploded to 353 at 21%, looking like it might be a $25 stock short term, 24.5. RBT popped, closed right at resistance, gained $1.39 or almost 15% on trading 2 million shares. Not a lot of volume, but I think if it follows through here, next target's at 14 and 19. KALV in the biotech sector also broke out of a base and spiked up $1.61 or 12%. At this point, my follow-through targets are 17 and 20. LABU, the ETF for biotechs, you can see the breakout of the base and running, now up for 7 days in a row, and some resistance lies just ahead, but my extension targets are 165 and 177. Mara, another Bitcoin crypto-related stock, broke out of a base as well, jumping 419 or 20%. Now my targets are 29 and 34. MEDS, very thinly traded but explosive potential, broke out today out of a flag, looking for an extension into the mid-20s at least. NVAX also broke a falling wedge and snapped back to resistance, jumping 208 or 16%, trading about 12.5 million. My extension targets are 17.5 and 23. OUST now been up for 6 days in a row and broke out across a double top that from May, now trending in a wave 5, looking for 19 and a half. PLTR extending its recent run, seen it go from the May pullback lows around 20 and a half to almost 29, traded at 29.30 today. My extension target 33. QS, after exploding 2 days ago, has been following through and gained another 4% today, trading 31 million shares. My extension target 10 and 11. TPC broke out of a coil and has been popping now 4 days in a row, extending to 28 and 33 are my targets. Upstart coming out of a base, it appears, as it spiked up 317, almost 12%. There is a little bit of resistance ahead at 32. That's my near-term target, followed by 37. Vrdn also coming out of a long downtrend up to the moving averages and declining tops lines, and has taken out lateral price resistance as well. Next target would be 16 and 18. WULF, which I gave you a few weeks ago when it was trading around 3 and change, is now over 6. That's more than doubled. The rising channel out of the base continues with an extension target of 7 and 8.5. Zeta, also a tech trader swing, had a breakout day today as well. As you can see, the volume at 6 million shares exploded out of a 2-month consolidation pattern. Now looking for 22 and 25. And finally, ZIM. Oh, that was off my list. Sorry about that. So that is it for tonight. I listed some very hot looking stocks and an interesting market with the futures up again, about 55 in the NVAX, 10 on the S&P tonight. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. And good night, tech traders.